which you will obtain or which you will obtain. So I think we will try and investigate even those that have such cases. I would love to personally address them. Then we are deploying advanced net metering. We are saying every rooftop you can have your solar as long as it's within.
Get your forex. Issue of nuclear energy. Cabinet has taken a clear decision that our country is going to go nuclear. But nuclear is not something that is done in a short term.
Very useful. And I think I just want to reiterate that every time you create a megawatt, you are creating so many jobs downstream. From the entrepreneurs, the family businesses, the conglomerates, and we need to keep this conversation ongoing and ensure that we power ourselves out of poverty through industrial action. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Exceptional fashion is not just about following trends. It's about curating collections that are as unique, timeless and precious as a jewel-encrusted masterpiece. At Edgar's Group, we provide a distinctive range of clothing and uniforms tailored to your needs. Jet brings a touch of trendy style. Club Plus offers tailored financial solutions. From remittance services to loans with flexible repayment terms, Express Stores offers a range of exceptionally low-priced clothing. Carousel, our in-house manufacturing division, can bring your custom designs to life. For flexible payment options, Edgar's offers ZIG or USD corporate or individual credit account and get clothes at 0% deposit on the first purchase, which you can pay over 6 or 9 months. With our diverse range of brands, you're sure to find the perfect ensemble to make a lasting impression.
The future is bright because the capacity is there. The hydro north and the thermal south, if we come together, mix together. But I want to say the industry, the private sector in this country, you have not come to the party. If you see what has been deployed onto the grid right now, is close to 35 megawatts of solar for all these years, after licensing more than 100 suitors. I think there's just too much talk. And unfortunately, we are also not ashamed. We are demanding 8, 9, 10 cents for solar, and we are saying it's cheap energy. That's what we are buying from that's what we're getting from our thermal plants. So I think let's begin to get serious about it. Get to Dubai there, we are coming actually to 1 cent per unit. So I think something is wrong with us ourselves in this country. Let's correct that. An accurate schedule of the downtime, we have just come up with an app because that's what the nation was demanding. They want an app just like South Africa does. Of course, we try to explain why it's different and difficult to effect such kind of a schedule in Zimbabwe. It's not like we don't want to, we really love to. But if you are going to shut down the whole of Harare for 6 hours, I think you know what it means to us or for us. South Africa does that. If they are saying, Limpopo, you are going, all of you, we shut you down. No matter who those that think they are sensitive or critical, they are also shut down. So it's very easy to implement. But all the same, we've come up with an application which we're going to deploy, and you can, from your mobile, you can know as time goes on from our National Control Center through our National Contact Center, we'll be communicating with the nation real time. So we'll soon be launching that, and you'll soon be using that. I think the issue of infrastructure replacement, prices inflated and so forth, that sounds like a unique case. I'm from head office.
It's not.
I mean, it's not a policy, it's not an instruction. It's the first time I'm actually hearing. I know of delays, but it's the first time I'm hearing of prices that have been compromised or whatever. Because we ask you to submit your receipts, which you would have obtained, or your invoice which you would have obtained. So I think we will try and investigate. even those that have such cases, I would love to personally address them. It would be interesting. Then we are deploying advanced net metering. We are saying every rooftop you can have your solar as long as it is within, right now we can only absorb 800 megawatts. You are not even doing anything close to that within our system to remain stable. So we are net meters, we can absorb your power, you can burn with us, you can then withdraw when your solar is not functioning at night, things like that. I think I'll ask the ministry just to respond on the nuclear modular reactors that we are planning on. It's still a policy stage, so I think I can leave that.
Sure. I'm under, my neck is on the block. Engineer, you can come in quickly before I give the ministry the ministries to wrap up.
Thank you very much. I think I'm just going to maybe answer from a generation which is below 30 years of age, of which I'm above that generation. I've just gone maybe 47 to 48% of my lifespan. So whatever I was talking about here, I was actually representing the future generation. When we are saying, when I'm talking about 12 to 15,000 megawatts, I'm talking about the generation that is going to come, which is not yet here. Some of them, they are already 25 years of age. But besides that, what type of an economy do we all want? We want an economy which is similar probably to other countries which we visit. And why can't we do that as Zimbabwe? So I really want to thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Engineer. Let me start with Ministry of Energy, because they are a supplier to Ministry of Industry.
Yeah, thank you very much. Before I give my final, I just want to correct a few misconceptions. In case somebody in here might go home with the wrong figures, there was a mention of 1,200 megawatts. That's a figure that was there before we commissioned Wange Unit 7 and 8. After we commissioned Wange Unit 7 and 8, and all things being equal, we generate 1,800, 1,900, as was indicated by Engineer Goldpill. So let's not go away with the wrong figure. That's what I want to correct. Then there was a mention of the 4,000 megawatts. Again, when we did our National Integrated Resource Plan, and when we were coming up with our Energy Compact, we did system modeling. The engineers in the room know about system modeling. They take in all the demand that is coming from various sectors, mining, industry, manufacturing, agriculture, all is put in one pot. And we do projection, 5-year, 25-year, 40-year projection to see where our demand is. So the 4,000, again, don't take it home. The actual figure in the Energy Compact for 2030 is 5,400 megawatts. So that's the actual figure, in case we go home with the wrong figure. Then there was the issue of ditching of the National Energy Compact. This will not happen. This is a compact that has just been signed by the President. It's our game plan in NDS2. It has all the projects that we have licensed, and we are saying all these projects that are in NDS2, we absorb them in the compact. And there's a plan, like I said, the 5 pillars. There's a plan on how to finance those projects. So it's something that is coming up. It's our game plan for the next 5 years. And the plan for financing involves using of triple Ps, the issue of CPPs, the use of concessional funding, the use of green climate funding, and local pension funding. I'm glad our local pension funds have started to see that energy is a lucrative business, and they are starting to come into that space. So I want to commend them for that, but they need to do more in terms of putting all the pension funds we have in the country, instead of putting them into buildings where the rentals are low, you can put in energy. The money is there. If you don't want to sell in Zimbabwe, you can even trade on SAP and get your forex. Issue of nuclear energy. Cabinet has taken a clear decision that our country is going to go nuclear. But nuclear is not something that is done in a short term. It's something that is done in a long term. It's not short term, it's not medium term, it's really long term. So having made that decision, we joined the International Atomic Energy Agency as a country participant. and they are walking us through the process of how to adopt nuclear. And we also have signed a memorandum of understanding with Russia, and through that memorandum of understanding, we are getting capacity of how to implement nuclear projects. Last year, Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education actually sent students to go to Russia to do master's degrees and master's degrees in physics and nuclear engineering and so forth. And lastly, like I said, Ministry welcomes the involvement of the private sector in what are called captive power projects to supplement what SSA is doing. And we want to see local funding. I think there's that sentiment that IMF, World Bank are not giving us a lot of money. But we do have local funding available. And let's harness that local funding.
My head
Put it
is
in
actually...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Renyo.
Thank you very much. From our end as users of the energy, I think this conversation has been very useful. And I think I just want to reiterate that every time you create a megawatt, you are creating so many jobs downstream. From the entrepreneurs, the family businesses, the conglomerates, and we need to keep this conversation ongoing and ensure that we power ourselves out of poverty through industrialization. Thank you very much.
Thank you.